Oh, the countdown stopped. Oh, I was still dancing. Or maybe I should just run it again, Granny. Hello, boys and girls.
Definitely not me. We're waiting.
I just stole your line then, Granny.
Yes, you did.
Hello, humans. How are you all? It's good to see you again on another Thursday/Wednesday night, depending where you are in the world. Granny, how are you?
I'm very well. I'm very well. I was a bit brain dead yesterday. I had a bit of trouble getting those little synapses firing, but I'm back on it today. I've had a good night's sleep.
I was about to say, so no different to normal. So, and how are you, Blake?
Yeah, I'm brain dead like every day for me. But I'm well. I'm good. I had a few computer malfunctions this morning, but I'm fine.
I think I might have to start sourcing my stiffs from somewhere else other than the morgue if you're both brain dead. might have to slither into Melbourne and see what I can pick up there. But it's been good from my perspective. It's overcast and hot at the same time, which is a combination I'd never thought I'd say. But we got to 38 yesterday here in Canberra, so that's pretty hot. I'm not that sunburnt.
Well, I just noticed my baby had fallen over. None of them's already
he's taken over
off the book pile, right. But yeah.
So, like we said yesterday, we don't have a set agenda this chat. We're just going to do a bit of a Ask Blake Anything kind of scenario. So, if you've got any questions for Blake, throw them in the chat and we'll get to them. But we'll say hello.
Employee.
Yeah, that's right. We'll say hello to the chat. So, morning, Rob. How are you? Fashionably early as always. We've got one handsome octopus surrounded by two clowns that can't be on time.
Oh. Excuse me.
Shh. Don't tell them you're waiting for me. Shush.
Good morning, Reg.
A raucous Reg, good morning. Good morning, my beloved cat. How are you?
Good morning. Good evening.
Good evening, that's right. Well, that's right. That's exactly right. How are you, Mary? It's good to see you again. We'll be drifting in and out, better not the drifting at all. Well, I don't know. I suppose it depends on if you're above water or below water.
Yes, true.
Good morning, John.
Good morning, John.
Wendy, good morning.
Good morning, Wendy.
Morning, Octo, Leanne, and other guy. Just a query, is it recommended by eBay to follow parcels to delivery? I've done this before, but wasn't sure if it's necessary. All right, there's your first question, Blake. What do you do?
I don't. I send it and forget it unless the buyer messages me. Pretty much. Otherwise, it's too much time, really. Just follow it up on every parcel and it'd take all day pretty much. So it's not really worth it unless there's an issue with the order, I've found. I've only ever had, I think, 2 people message me about where their parcel is and they haven't received it or something like that. So, I've had more cases that I have actual people reach out, but it's easier to click into 1 or 2 listings every few months if you need to than it is to follow every parcel that you do. Yeah. So I don't.
What about you, Leanne?
I'm pretty much the same. I think I tend to send them, and then I generally probably once a month I probably have a day where if I'm just thinking fart assing around, and I'll just go in and just check and make sure that everything's showing up as delivered. And then if they're not, then I might look at the tracking and see and make sure, and go from there.
Yeah, so I won't lie. I wasn't listening to either of those responses. I was playing with my other screen. However, I'll nod and agree. But in all seriousness, if I get a vibe off that buyer, I had one the other day that she bought a Lego poly bag, which the Americans will probably know, and those in the Lego in Australia will probably know as well. And she wanted me to send a different one, which I didn't have in stock. So checked the feedback, and it was all a sea of red. So normally I send it untracked, so it's just using 2 stamps. But I put tracking on that one, and I'll follow that to the destination because I know she's going to be like a gigantic pain. I've already chatted to eBay, and they basically gave me the royal decree that I'm good to do whatever I want to do. But I just want to play around with this person a little bit more. But like what Blake and I assume what Leanne was saying as well, I don't track them. I just set and forget, like Blake said.
Yeah, most parcels will arrive, so you won't have to worry for the most part.
He's saying hello. Don't forget to hit that like button. Yes. Don't forget to dislike and unsubscribe any Grumpy Granny content you see. I did see 1 foot flip. I did see 1 foot flipper further in the chat. He made reference to to you yesterday, Granny, in one of his videos.
Did he? Because I went to watch that last night, and then I didn't get to finish. I put it on my watch list, and I haven't got to it yet.
Yeah. So,
Well,
good morning, unwanted but needed. Is it lunchtime for you yet? Probably.
probably.
Are we waiting for Blake again?
No.
There you go. There you go. An 8-foot handsome octopus agrees with me. There we go. Good morning, Anthony. How are you?
Morning, Anthony.
Hopefully
Howdy.
Ashton's working towards his new goal. Oh, okay. I don't know what that's going on about. She had another roll.
Come on now.
Malfunction.
You're blaming me.
Yeah, well, I can't copy all the time.
I'm
Yeah, well,
getting
the
more
problem.
coffee than you are this morning. Look.
Well, the problem is, Rob, that she's in someone else's dining room collecting cutlery. She just blames old age and dementia on it, but she's actually quite shifty in that respect. So, good morning, Sarah. How are you, Sarah?
Good morning.
I keep thinking every time I see a name is S Aries, and that's why I think of Sarah for some reason.
Sarah.
Yes. Morning, Chris. Finally
Chris.
got in here at the bit again. Well, that's good.
Woohoo.
Hopefully you're not doing too much work. Oops, something's going on.
Oh, that.
I don't know. I think Granny's possessed. This is why we can't have old people in the.
It's that doll in the background.
I was about to say we need to bring a priest onto this podcast. Well, hopefully railroad man's going quite well in his endeavours as well. Good morning, Kayfan. How are you?
Good morning, Kaven.
Hello.
Adam. Morning, everyone. Just a quick nap and notice the live. Well, I was going to say how about we have a quick nap together, but that might be construed the wrong way. Interspecies relationships. We'll have our respective naps together. Blake can take the show. What's pimping? I don't know, Granny. What's pimping? Well, look at Blake. He looks like he's pimping.
I needed Shane's help yesterday with my little crawly friend that was running up the passage because he catches snakes. So I figured he could catch a blue tongue lizard.
I thought you went after the worst reseller on eBay to ask for advice. Things are going a bit south if that's the case.
Well, no, but he's not officially the worst reseller on eBay now because 1 Foot Flipper page did a thing the other day and he's not actually the worst one now.
Yes, I did say that. Yeah, it was quite surprising who charges $29.99 a month to be not as good as they proclaim. I'll leave that as I will. Good morning, Georgie. How are you going, mate? It's good to see you from the UK. What time's it over there at the moment? Like midnight, around that time? He's probably trawling the streets for some fresh victims dressed up as Jack the Ripper. Morning, evening. Yes. Question for Blake: where's your sleeves?
Well,
he barely escaped his missus.
Yeah, it's above freezing for once in Ballarat, so I'm trying not to die. It's currently sitting at 18.6 degrees, so it's very hot. No, it's going to be 28 today, so it's very warm, and well, for me, it's very warm. I'm not good with the heat, and I got to go mow the lawn after this. So.
Well, it's supposed to be 31 here today, so I'm going to beat you. Yes.
Yes, let's both whinge about wearing no sleeves and what looks like a light top about the heat. Please entertain me more about how hard done by you are. So no, it's good to see you.
I guess for someone sitting on the other side of the world where it's coming into winter, it probably looks a little weird.
And we're Australian. A lot of us always wear singlets when it starts to get a little bit warm.
That's right. Well, I don't know if you've anyone's watched Diary of a Flipper's YouTube channel, but I think that's what Blake's going for, that look at the moment.
Yeah.
If you're into I suppose a bit of salty language, I probably wouldn't recommend his latest short that he's put up on YouTube.
That made me laugh so hard. That was so funny. It's true though.
I did have a bit of a giggle myself, but like I said, there are some people that probably who wouldn't find that. I hear Hilo has 2 tickets to the gun shows at all times. Yeah, that's right.
That's such a cute teddy bear in his little picture. Isn't it?
Looks like something might be talking in the background. Looks like he might be possessed as well.
Maybe he is.
Yes.
We don't want to talk about Q4. I'm not talking about it.
So that's a very good question, unwanted but needed. Yeah, we can ask Blake how his Q4 is going, because he was just saying about stopping the Hayfro / promo chemo reset this morning. So how's your Q4 going, mate?
It died. For a good day or so after I stopped the reset, but it's come back alive now. But Q4 as a whole has been pretty much business as usual, which doesn't surprise me because I sell pre-owned clothing, so I'm not expecting anything to really go ahead. There's a few people that have messaged me, mainly on Depop actually, that have bought the clothing for Christmas presents and stuff, which is fine. But overall, pretty ordinary, pretty business as usual. But compared to last year, I'm still up a good amount. So that's all I compare it to.
Yeah.
No, I'm the opposite. What about you, Granny?
Well, yes. I have to keep going back and looking at every time I look at my day's sales, like the donuts that I got yesterday. Then I have to go and straight away do the, compare to last year, because then it looks good compared to last year. But it's kind of like, I'm having a bad week, I think. No, early in the week it was okay, but yesterday and today has been dreadful.
Yeah, mine's a bit lackluster compared to last year. I was just saying to Granny that every day, but maybe 2 days last year, I was probably just pushing $800 to $1,000 a day. But, I haven't seen $1,000 a day in a couple of months. So, but having said that, I have changed my inventory and I have changed that. So this is the first year where I've brought clothing into the mix, so that's obviously going to skew the numbers. So I'm not too concerned from that perspective. But like a lot of people, I suppose, they don't take that into consideration because everyone's jumped on the jeans train for some reason. Every time I see, a Facebook group post, I just went and got jeans. Oh, jeans aren't selling. It's like, well, it's in the middle of summer, you idiot. What do you expect?
Yep. Yeah, that's like me. I've got a big wholesale lot of like American sports jackets and stuff. Like they're going to be a long tail item, but they're worth a decent amount. So I'm just going to sit on them.
Well, that's what it is. Yeah. But I think people want the instant gratification. They want to just list it and sell it today, right? Like you said, a bit of forethought. What seasons are coming up. You can set yourself up quite well. Morning, Mishka. It's good to see we've got another animal in here. Yeah, maybe all these animals are driven here, Granny, for some reason. Must be because Blake and his animalistic magnetism. I think it is.
Yes, he's got an attraction. Yeah,
that's right.
I mean, I'm probably finding too, like, because when we first started getting that first hint of warm weather, I was good and I had lots of shorts and like denim shorts and skirts and that up early, and I was making great sales in those then. But even they've slowed down a bit because people have already got their summer gear now, so they're not sort of actively buying that stuff now. So that's and they're heading more towards the Christmas presents and that, I think.
Yeah, and I've even noticed in the thrift stores or the op shops for us over here is that there's not as many people in there. I know, Blake, that you've had reported sightings of geriatrics walking in, but like the thrift stores or the op shops are completely dead for me. Where before that they were quite busy. So I don't know if everyone's just like flocking to buy new stuff, or it's just that time of the year where people don't really. Yeah, because like I said, this is my first, I suppose, pre-owned year because I normally specialize in new products. So I really don't have that data to say, well, this is what's normal and what's otherwise. Sarah's lying. She just wants to say your Discord is horrible and, a waste of time.
That's enough.
Just want to say your Discord is amazing.
Just want to say that your Discord, GG, is amazing. It's so much better than another that I won't name. Thank you for building that community. My pleasure. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
I need to clean my eyes because obviously I'm reading things wrong.
Yeah. Like, it's pretty funny because, I mean, if anyone's been in there, will see like all the different sections and whatnot. Like, it originally was just one basically book group. So it's grown.
Yeah,
and then we were going to have the first book club meeting on what night was it? What's today? Was it Tuesday night? Yeah, Tuesday night. And blow me down. There was a big bushfire here, and the power went out and burnt up one of the the power lines coming into town, which cut my power, and not great.
If anyone's seen the original Wizard of Oz, that's where Granny lives, like right at the start where it's all black and white in Kansas.
Yeah.
I think it's just an excuse. I think you got nervous, got cold feet, so you made up a bushfire.
I was about to say, I can't shut her up. I don't think nerves are an issue.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, true.
Give me an audience and I bloom,
Oh, that's right. That's exactly right. We have to get the Blake has to get the hose sometime to calm her down. She keeps going off. My Q4 is terrible. However, inventory is all weird, long tail, or garbage. Yeah, Blake, Paige, you're all the same to me. Yeah, well, Paige sits down and Blake sits down, so that's why I said you look the same. So I can't work it out. But I suppose, I watched your video yesterday, Paige, about your what would you say? Your reselling mistakes. Do you mind if I do a reaction video to that? I was going to reach out to you on Instagram, but this is good as time as any to do that, because actually I have some points that I want to add to it for our audience, because I agree 110% with most of what you said. My Christmas ornament sales are down 70%, and that's what I was going to say.
Interesting.
I'll put the link to Paige's Christmas ornaments in the description, so you can go help him out, because he hasn't sold any this Christmas from what I gathered.
Nice.
My December is up 36% on November. Yeah, well, that's good. I don't even know what mine's up to. Granny, control everyone. Mine's up 10.2%. So, yeah, like I said, it's not really spectacular in any capacity. Just kidding. Yeah, well, Blake isn't very good looking, but he can't help that.
So it's because you're not a 50-year-old grandma, Shane. That's why.
Oh, I thought you were going to have a go at me then. I was like, I'm not a 50-year-old grandmother. I'm an 88-year-old handsome octopus, thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, what do you sell, mate? Like, I watch your videos, and obviously I've got quite a great admiration for railroad man, a railroad reseller. But do you is it secondhand clothes and just knickknacks in general? Is that what you specialize for?
Unusual stuff is what he likes to sell.
Yeah, I gathered that. Well, K-Fan's got
there's a fan. K-Fan's a fan.
I was about to say, it's normally like Blake. Normally Blake's the one we have to calm down with a water bottle. It was Fat Grandmother finds in today's video. However, did mention Grumpy Granny in a passing few videos. Oh, I thought because you did mention Grumpy, you did mention Fat Grandmother finds, but then you said Grumpy Grandma or something. So I just assumed that was Leanne you were talking about. But the less of Leanne out there in the public domain, the better, I suppose. I've got something to win, Leanne. I can't have you getting shouted out by every YouTuber with somewhat of a following. Lunchtime, that's good.
Oh yeah, so I just want to say, because we're having this bit of a race to see who can get to 1,000 subs and basically get to the point where you can be monetized on YouTube. And it's not for the sake that we're going to be monetized. It's just for fun. So
because we're going to make our 23 cents.
Yeah, so I hit my watch hours, which means I'm sort of like halfway there, really. Over halfway there, because I've got 600 and something subs. So I only need to get some more subs and I'll be there.
Well, that's right. Well, I've got enough watch hours to sell in the black market. I think I'm up to about 7,500 at the moment. Well, I think after our last performance of our last video, YouTube's actually asked for half their watch hours back.
Well, perhaps, is it a thing? Maybe you could get onto YouTube and ask them, could you perhaps share your watch hours with some other people?
Well, that's right. Well, maybe I could donate him to Blake, because he looks like he knows to do something with his facial hair again.
Nah. I've already met all the requirements, so you guys can just battle it out. It's fine.
That's right.
I'll just roll around it on my YouTube.
Hands up or tentacles up if you've got a live show. Put your hand up, ready.
Oh, yes.
That's right. Oh, look,
Granny's got 7. That's why I don't have one.
Let's look down condescendingly to someone that doesn't have a live channel. There was an all-ladies version of the sell-through rates today. I had to leave a few people out. Oh, okay. Well, I'll be quite...
Probably just as well.
That's what to say, yeah. Like those old ladies get quite territorial over their sell-through rates, so I'd be quite curious to see how that goes. Aussie Poppin' Paul's back. He's speaking of watch hours. How are you going with your watch hours, Paul? I've told you numerous times. So, like I said in our last time that Paul graced us with his presence. He's actually after a couple of watch hours. So I'll put his YouTube channel in the description. If you can slither over there and give it a watch, give him a bit of a sympathy watch as well. He does a lot of Funko products and all those different things. I'm trying to get him to do a live just so he can click over his watch hours, but he's fighting me on it. And I'll give
perhaps Paul and Blake could do a live together.
Well, that's right. Well, they could have 3 people between them. There you go, 3 people. But I can tell you now, Paul is very aesthetically pleasing for those ladies out there. So slither over to his channel and give it a bit of a watch. Yes, I have been giving it a bit of a watch. That banjo playing was the best. Yeah, well, I can play a banjo with 8 tentacles. Oh, our favourite cannibal's back. Good morning. Good morning.
Hello.
Oh, Blake, we're keeping you awake. Oh, we are now. Oh, hang on. We need to bring him back because the logo gets cut off. So
Yeah.
That's
And
the
mate,
reason
you're
you keep me.
I was about to
That's
say,
right,
Blake,
mate.
you're only here to prop up the video. So
Yeah, because it makes the logo look very unaesthetically pleasing. Oh, you're
Alright,
having a
what's
bad
that?
week also. Well, I'm sorry about that. Yes, it's most unfortunate, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that's right. Well, it could be worse. Yeah, you could look like Grumpy Granny, have a terrible week. But I suppose, she just needs to, she needs to look like more of an octopus, and she'll be, a lot better looking.
Well,
So
look, I still say a lot of it's down to them fiddling around with the bloody platform, because yesterday when I was having my donut day, not happy about that at all. But I did notice when I was doing, because I did quite a lot of listings yesterday, and I did notice as I was going, a couple of times I had glitches where it wasn't holding the information that I'd put in when I hit the list button. So it, it came back up again, and I had to do it all again. But then when I went back in after I'd shut the platform down and opened it back up again, and when I went back in, Octo, I'm not talking to you. Sit up. When I went back in, there were some subtle little changes to the layout and stuff. So obviously they are fiddling around with it, which that's fine. Fiddle around with it, but don't stop the traffic to my bloody shop. Thank you.
that's all right. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's a bit, I think there's a subtle dig at another YouTuber at our video where we're all doom and gloom, but I don't know. YouTube, eBay needs to sort their stuff out, I think. Good morning, Recommerce Dave. Oh, sorry, Kay, I missed your comment. Hi, all.
Yes.
Had a great start to the week. Yesterday was slow. Hope the bushfire situation's okay. Well,
Yes.
well, not okay enough. It hasn't taken her out yet. I mean, yeah, she's going good.
So they ended up being, I'm not sure quite how many acres or hectares it finished up being. I must find that out. But they finished up, it took 48 fire truck vehicles and 2 bombing helicopter aircraft to actually finally get it under control. So it was fairly big, yeah. And we were lucky. Like there were no houses destroyed. They were able to protect those, and there were no loss of life or anything like that. But, a lot of farmers, there would have been quite a few farmers that have lost quite a lot of their crop, which is, they're in the middle of harvest right now. So that's most unfortunate.
Yeah. And how did the bushfire start? Was it just like,
Well, there's a bit of a thing there because apparently there was a car pulled up on the side of the road where it started, and they don't know whether it was perhaps started A, deliberately, or B, did someone get out of the car and have a cigarette and flick their butt, and it caught, or was it something like the exhaust of the car? So
if it was a petrol car and they were running in the longer grass, it was probably the car that started it.
Yeah.
Although I think I've seen a video that a Tesla set some stuff on fire because I tried to go forward driving with it. Yeah. Not sure if it was a Tesla or a sports car. I'll have to have a look. But apparently Anthony's having a steady Q4, which is good.
Well done, Anthony.
Sold a pair of snowboarding pants this week, so people are definitely buying out of season. Yeah. Okay.
I sold a pair 2 weeks ago. They still sell well. People buy out of season all the time. I don't get the whole list or anything out of season. So that happens all the time.
What's right?
Well, I agree with that. Yeah.
I've been listing, paper bags and repeatedly sending the link to Blake, but he's not buying out of season either. So I've even cut the eye holes out for him. Judder.
G'day, Judder.
Yeah. See, this is what happens. Yeah, talk of the devil and the devil appears. Yeah, we're just talking about. I'm sure he's long gone by now, but we're talking about his YouTube short this morning. So
yeah, well, your ears burning, Judder.
Hopefully, that's the only thing that's burning. People do not go into op shops because there's no point. The prices are too high. Yeah, see, the ones that I go into, and like I said before, the ones around Canberra are generally very well priced. And hello to Sam if you're in the chat. I haven't got that far yet. I seen it yesterday. But yeah, they're not too bad where we are. Like I said before, I won't go to Vinnie's or St. Vincent de Paul's because the price is about 5 or 6 times the amount of salvos. So
that actually reminds me of something. A couple of days after Granny left Ballarat, DTC, the good shop where Granny got all her $3 jeans, they've actually started pricing items. So they've got prices on any item of the brand, which is a real shame.
Oh, no. So just as well, yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
So it's all her fault.
Yeah.
Stay away.
Yeah. Well, my daughter, she's in Mildura, and one of the op shops up there, like it's a Catholic one, I'm not sure of the name of it, but they are having a couple of free days. So you can actually take a bag in and fill it up for free. So they have obviously got a lot of stock that they need to get rid of. And this is the thing I don't get, because a lot of these places have so much stock, and then they end up, a lot of it ends up getting, sent off to distribution centers and sent off to, rag houses and stuff. Like, just sell it cheaper and get it out and get the income from that.
Yeah, and like I've said previously in a different live, is that they should have a tub or somewhere at the front of the store where people that are less fortunate can come in and just grab some clothes or whatever they need to, some supplies, other than just sending it to rag houses. Like, I really don't understand it. So I had to mute you guys. Well, that's good to know, Paul. We
were talking about you for quite a while.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Well,
we rescind our invitation now, Paul. You're not coming around for a barbecue. Morning, Cara.
Hello, Cara.
Go for it. Yeah, thank
you. You can do your reaction video.
Well, that's right. I was going to do it anyway.
It'll be really good to watch his different facial expressions, won't it?
That's right. I've already got them down pat. Like, this is my surprise face. Like, this is my angry face. And that's the extent of my expressions. So.
Yeah.
Yes, I have to work on my surprise face, because apparently every second YouTuber has a surprise face. I'm not too sure about Paige, because I think Paige is all I don't know what's going on with that.
For the thumbnail.
Well, the thing is, though, it reminds me of the clowns at the show, like the ones that you put the balls in their mouth. Generally small stuff I can make money on. That's right. Well, I've tried to sell Granny, but I haven't made much money on her, unfortunately.
I will say about the thumbnails, like, I honestly never thought when I first started doing YouTube, I used to look at some of those and I thought, I'm never going to do that.
3 seconds later.
Sold out. I'm sold out.
Like, you make it, you sound like you took half a year to sell out. Your first thumbnail. Who was that? Blake is a Travis Head lookalike. I don't know who Travis Head is.
I looked him up. I'm going to take that as a compliment, actually. He's a cricket player. When I have a mustache, it actually.
All right. I'm going to have a look. So keep the people occupied, Granny. I'm having a look.
Okay. Well, yeah, because I've got no idea. I don't follow the cricket. So I have no idea whatsoever.
Yeah. You got all the famous American YouTubers in here now, Octo.
Oh, do I? Well, I've got to bring up this Travis Head.
Cricket is a game that we play in places like Australia and the UK, and we have a bat which is flat on one side and sort of bent over a little bit on the other, and there's a little round red ball that they throw, and
I think that's who. Is that who you're talking about?
Oh dear.
I think most people would know what cricket is.
One person stands at one end of what they call the pitch and throws the cricket ball at the other person who's got the bat, and then they have to hit the bat and try and hit the ball as far as they can. So there you go.
Yeah, so
kind of like baseball-ish, kind of, but not.
Yeah, so all you young whippersnippers keep whinging about mansplaining. Wait till you get grandsplaining. Jeez, like this old lady telling you about things that everyone in the world knows.
Oh dear. Well, I've
sell
got
me
to
your watch hours.
Something, haven't I?
Reach out to me on eBay, Aussie Pop and Paul, and we'll do some black market deals.
Yeah.
You're actually right. Look at this. Yeah, look at the ego in the guy.
I've got like the lowest ego of anyone in the world. God.
I don't know about that. Well, you're wearing a shirt with no sleeves.
Because I'm hot and I don't have a fan in this
look at him going now. He's still going on about his looks. Jeez, all right, let's move it along.
No.
He loves. Look, he loves himself. There you go. Look at that. We've got to keep moving. Jeez, move it along.
Yes.
I can send the same live out to multiple channels at once, can't you? And I think this is what you can do. Yeah. So I tried to have a chat to Paul and see if I could steal his credentials just to sell it to some Nigerian princes that promised me riches, but he hasn't come through yet. But that's my plan, is just to punch it out to numerous channels. No cannibalism now that I've moved to Western Australia. Well, I don't know. I've lived in Western Australia before, and I was about to say cannibalism's quite high on the agenda over there. So for the Americans and the UK people in here, the Western Australians, and this is not having a go at you, my favourite cannibal, is that the Western Australians they're quite soft, I suppose you could say. They actually went to war with emus and lost. So that kind of tells you a bit of their fighting prowess. So if you're looking to invade Australia, start with Western Australia.
Yeah, but I think if given the choice, the West Australian government would secede from the Australian government. I think, yeah, and
That's
create
right.
their own little
Well, yeah,
independent place.
And here I am going to be like, Kevin the Commonwealth picker, and provide my useless history facts of the day. Now, in the Australian Constitution, Western Australia actually has a clause that they can separate from Australia, so they can actually leave the Constitution, yes, they can, and create their own sovereign state. But I don't think they would, because that obviously there's not much going on in Western Australia other than what minerals and backpackers and decent beaches. So not much. Nobody said hello to me, so I'm going to walk my dog. Oh well, hopefully
we
no one's
okay. We did.
Well, yeah,
I was telling you about my fire.
We're just a little bit behind, Kay, but hopefully no one says goodbye to me, so I can drop out and walk my dog. Or walk my catfish. So, hi. Well, there you go. Look, Blake's taken over the chat. Hi, more than okay. Yes. She's okay. You soothed my ego. Granny left her electric curlers on. Yeah, she did fry her brain a little bit.
Yeah.
I noticed yesterday I was able to send a percentage off my mobile for the first time. Yeah, I find that you can, if you select multiple orders, multiple offers, they'll let you do it, but I can't do it individually. So I don't know if yours is different, Wendy, but that's what I'm finding.
So for the boys and girls, with regard to the bushfire and, leaving my electric curlers on. So I did learn a couple of new things with the power outage that we had. And one is that when you have an electric bed, if you prop it up, say in the morning, because you decide you're going to lay in bed for a bit longer and just use the laptop and do a bit of work in there, when you get out of bed, put the back down, okay? Mm-hmm. And if your children decide to buy you an electric recliner, tell them no, you want a manual one, because when the power goes out, you can't use that either.
So for all that we're hearing is Granny's greatly unappreciative for the modern luxuries that she's got. So
I was going to say, they're not cheap.
I know, I wish I had a electric cattle prod to step in. I mean, like electric bed. K-Fun sold 3 winter jackets in the last few days and a few pants. Have very little on these things listed. Okay, that's good. That's good. Oh, my beloved Josh Golt's in. Good afternoon, everyone. Hit that thumb and for our Aussie friends. Yeah, we need all the help we can get.
We do.
Yeah, like Josh said, that go over to Grumpy Granny's channel and unsubscribe and hit the dislike video on all her videos.
That's enough of that. Now I woke up at 5:30-ish. I think it might have been. I can't.
Hang on, I got to read the comments.
Oh no, maybe it was 4:30-ish. Anyway, I woke up. And as usual, I thought I'd put some boring voice on YouTube on so I'd go back to sleep. And blow me down, here's John and Josh live doing the reseller power hour, the eBay power hour thing live. And I thought, oh my God, there's the end of my sleep. But look, thankfully, I shouldn't say that. I don't mean thankfully that I missed the live, but thankfully I did miss the live because I was only there for the last couple of minutes of it. So I was able to go back to sleep for a couple more hours. So
yeah, so the way that I thought that question was going to go, you were looking to push Josh Galt on because you wanted a boring voice to fall asleep there. That's what I thought you were going to do. It's like, hey, ruin your own channel. Don't come after me.
No, that's the trouble. See, that day that I was falling asleep when we were trying to record our podcast was after I'd stayed awake from 5:30 after watching Josh, because I got all excited when I saw him there, and I watched it and couldn't go back to sleep. I can't remember. I've chatted to Josh in a few of the live chats of other people like Hey for Resellers and Primo Chemo. And I think it might have been Primo's live yesterday. They had like a collection of Joshes in there. There's like 4 or 5 of them. So I'm going to round them all up. We'll just have a podcast with all the Joshes of YouTube. I think I'd have to upgrade the StreamYard connection, I think, by the looks of it. Well, we're running out of Josh, numbers.
That's right. Just for your information, anyone in West Australia, Good Sammys are having a 50% off sale from today. Well, don't tell people that. You're going to ruin your chances of getting anything good now. Tell them tomorrow.
After you've been, you should have said.
That's right. That's exactly right. Yes, we appreciate that you're a very caring and sharing cannibal, but please, make sure you share after you've been. James, hello, mate. How you going? Beautiful humans at Octos. I was wondering if my comment here had an accent to you all.
I wonder, does my comment here have an accent to you all?
Yes. Yeah. I actually watched your. Yeah. I was watching you live yesterday, James, when you did I think you were going around the Christmas lights. I couldn't really, I was driving. So, the police were trying to chase me off the road when I was trying to watch at the same time. So I think that's what you're doing. Remember to unsubscribe and dislike. That's right. From
Yes.
Grumpy Granny. I'll put her
No,
channel
from
in
Octo.
the.
No, look, don't do it for either of us. Like, we'll just play fair.
Hey, speak for yourself. Speak for
We'll
yourself.
play fair.
No, octopuses don't.
Granny
play fair.
says play fair.
No, I'm
Yes.
going on to I'm going on to Fiverr after this and getting 4
Oh.
million subscribers, and I'll show you all up.
Biggest reseller out there.
That's right. That's exactly right. The biggest
So
reselling octopus
so,
with nothing,
I mean,
that knows nothing.
there's a question for you. So has anyone ever looked into how much it costs to buy subscribers?
Grumpy Granny's asking for a friend.
Yeah,
she wants the 1,000.
No, I'm just curious. I just wondered how expensive it was. I mean, I'm not going to do it, but I just wondered how expensive it was.
Yeah,
buy, like,
if
10
anyone in the chat that does want to buy subscribers, I think your view count will probably destroy your channel. If you've got 4 million views and only 36 views like our previous video, I don't think you're going to do too
Please
well.
ban you. Yeah. I know
what
someone
were
you
you
could
saying?
ask though, Granny.
Yeah. What, is it
I'd like
Sarah?
to know the average cost of your local Salvo Saver store prices on blouses, shirts. My stores used to be at the $5 mark, and now it's up to $8 this past week. Same stock such as Anko, not. Yeah.
Yeah, so Anko is like our Walmart brand for the ones overseas,
Yes.
like the really cheap and nasty crap. But Granny likes cutting the tags off and selling it as designer clothes. So yeah, hey, each to their own. My shorts and skirts and blouses, I don't really delve into that, but shorts and denim shorts and all those are about $5 a pair, and Levi's and all those different jeans are anywhere between $7 to $8 a pair. But yours, Granny, you'll pay $3. You only pay old lady prices, don't you? Then you ask for a seniors discount after that as well.
Yeah. Well, like if I go to the one that I went to last week, that's fill a bag for $5, and so they let me take my shopping trolley, my granny trolley on wheels. So usually by the time I fill it up, it usually will work out about between 20 cents and 30 cents.
Yes, it is.
Lucky.
But I mean, look, some of the other stores are a little bit more expensive. But then, so in that same town, so there's that one I get a lot of stuff off. And then just up the road, there is the Salvos, but they always have a $2 rack out. They have 2 racks out the front, which are $2 each. So I just get what's on the racks. I don't buy it in the store as such. And then Vinnie's do the same. They have a $1 rack out the front. So I just buy it. Because generally I buy that much stuff in the trolley. I don't then need to go and, buy big lots in the store.
Yeah, so Sarah, I'm slithering up to Newcastle tomorrow, and last time I was up there, a pair of Levi jeans were $18 in Maitland, which you'll know where that is. That's pretty like a low socioeconomic area, kind of like Soda City. So the places that should be cheaper are more expensive, and like Canberra, where I suppose it's probably like a more disposable income here. They're quite cheap, so I can't really work out that pricing model. Hi, Josh. Hi, Shane.
Hi, Josh.
I was in Salvos yesterday. The lady's at the back saying, I checked eBay. It's going for $130. Put that on it. Why didn't you check the sold comps? It's getting ridiculous. Yeah. I think the Salvation Army that I go to, right, is all run by these lovely old ladies. And more. One of them I speak to quite often. She's the wife of a military person. So she just has that disposable mentality where kind of just price it to get rid of it kind of thing. And they're fantastic. And then the ones that are run by I suppose yuppies and the ones that have got business degrees and all those different things, they're the ones that I avoid because they price it through the roof. So I think it really comes down to who's managing it.
Yeah, and I guess the sad part is that what they don't realise is that they're actually losing income by doing that, because in the end they have too much stuff and they'll have to have a bag sale, which means everything gets sold a lot cheaper, or it gets sent off to a rag house because it hasn't sold. So it's just it's
well, we're planning out of a bag sale ourselves, aren't we, Blake?
Yeah.
So if anyone's interested in Granny, let us reach out to us.
Finish your face.
Anko is exotic. For all the Americans, Anko's high demand over there. So I strongly suggest you slither over to Granny and Sarah's eBay stores and buy as much Anko as you can, because like Rob said, it's a very exotic brand. Cricket is best explained in Bluey. That's right. Which is I was about to say I won't have to explain Bluey because I'm pretty sure that's transcended everything.
Yes,
I was watching Bluey yesterday with my niece, and we were watching the cricket episode. It was funny. Like that you say that because I literally just watched it yesterday.
Yeah.
Mm.
USA play cricket now, not a big percentage.
Yeah, I think India's moved on to the cricket thing, the fad as well. I think they're playing cricket now as well. Or so I've read. I take a few watch hours as well. Yeah, well, like I said, anyone that needs watch hours, please reach out to me, and we could do some back market deals, backwater deals. I suppose it works either way. Hilo, I can go back and watch some of your old ones if that will help. I don't know. Do you have any an abundance of caffeine? I think, like, watching Hilo's, like, I did go through his back catalogue, and he kind of bucks the trends. I think, like, I didn't find any of his videos particularly cumbersome or excruciatingly painful. Like when I first interviewed Grumpy Granny, and I think we were just like two bits of robots. And we haven't got much better. I'm not saying that we've got it better in any capacity, but yeah, like we were pretty horrendous from the start. So,
well, that was pretty much both of our first time doing something like that, though. Like give us a go. Yeah.
Well, there we go. Shane wants that's enough out of you. Not everyone was born with 3,000 subscribers.
Look, when it comes to watch hours, I've got two things to say. Two tips for you. One is think about doing a daily little show, whether that's a live or whether it's not. It doesn't matter. But if you're not doing a live, I'd say make sure you do a little tip. But if you're going to do a live, people will come and you answer their questions, blah, blah, blah. But do something every day is one thing, but do some lives because, hey, and look, you get a lot of watch hours if you do 4 hours straight of talking. I can guarantee you that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. And she talks to herself half the time. So, it's no different to normal. So I actually lied. So I can't sell everyone's watch hours like I previously promised. But so, I've got I've just clicked over almost 7,100 watch hours and no subscribers. So if anyone wants to reach out.
Well, you've only got to get 9 more subscribers, though, and you get to the first little level, don't you?
No, that's right. Like things are bad when I've bucked the trend watch hours because every YouTuber I watch is like, please, watch as much as you can because I need the watch hours. And it's like, no, I just need subscribers. I need to stop insulting people, Granny. I think that's where I'm going wrong. So maybe
it's slowing. You're getting an increase though every time I look at your channel. There is more.
No, I think I've got a serial pest.
Oh
God.
Yeah, so how you been, Blake?
Better now.
Oh, hang on, we better put Granny where she belongs because we better put Granny where she belongs. Oh no, what have I done? I've broken the system.
Hang on,
I don't think she cares at the moment. She's
no.
Just
having some technical difficulties, everyone.
Look. Okay. Look.
There you go. She'll be selling. She'll be selling out in no time flat. So please, slither out to her new Patreon and channel membership and her paid Discord group now. So
I didn't actually realize that had happened because I did get enough watch hours the other day and I filled out the thing and then you've got to wait and it said you might have to wait for 2 weeks before they get you do get done. But wow.
So I'm definitely not going to get a live slot because Granny's going to be going live 24/7 every day, so I can't get in anywhere.
Well, she's only going to run her own Demtel like her online shopping channel.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I'll just start selling all my stuff off, auctioning it off on YouTube. Can I do that?
Yeah, that's right. Well, you can now by the looks of it. But if you want, you're more than welcome. If you need this watch hours, put your channels in the comment sections after this video, and I'll add them to the subscription because, like I said, I'll sell them to you after the thing. You and me both. Hang on.
Funny, Blake, that he didn't give me any watch hours when I was trying to get mine.
Hey, like I said, that you don't. For some reason, that people, they're more insulted with what I say opposed to what you say. You're a lot more spicier than I am. $8 is the base price here. Any name brands will start at 12 to 15 with many on the white tags, which means no discounting. So we have the color discount for the things. The salvos that I go to, they've gone into a nasty habit of if it's got new with tags, they'll put exorbitant price on it, like a brand new pair of like Billabong jeans, which have been made in China, which is generic crap, $50. But then you'll see a pair of vintage 1970s Levi's for $6 next to it. It's just no rhyme or reason to what's going on. So where are you, Dave? I can't remember.
Yeah, and that is a bit of the thing because they don't a lot of the people that are doing this pricing actually don't know. So they see something new, and even if it's an Anko brand, new with tags, they'll still put the price up. I know the local one down here tends to put only an extra $1 on it, but still, that's just $1 too much, isn't it?
Yeah, and there's a really good Instagram page that makes fun of the thrift stores or the op shops that have outrageous pricing, and I'll actually put their Instagram link in the description as well. So then you can also make submissions to them as well. What was it?
It's all because of those resellers.
That's
Make
right.
it all the prices go up.
We're the people that buy all the stuff, like, for heaven's sakes.
27 watching and 5 likes. Well, Blake. I'll call you Blake. I'm just going to call you Blake in future. It'd be like Jared and Jake, J-Rod Flips. It's only because 22 of the accounts are actually Grumpy Granny.
Yeah, exactly. It has gone up a bit now. Now, something happened then. 4 people dropped out right then when I was watching. So it's 36. It got up to 40, but there's 36 watching now.
That's all right. Hello, Jenna.
You started going on about YouTube.
Jenna!
That's right.
Oh, you are so sweet. Hello. Oh, I'm excited.
There we go. We're just bad mouthing Blake about being a fangirl, and look at what the shoes on the other foot now, isn't it?
Well, yeah, because these are all people that I like watching all these people, and here they are coming and watching our little, ragamuffin live stream.
And yet I come on here and you're.
Where is he now? Well, Jenna, we're looking at a replacement for Granny, so we'll swap you out if you like.
And look, please, don't just think because the live stream, you're probably not going to get a real lot of educational stuff out of the live stream. But do watch our podcast because we do tend to give out a bit better information in that.
Yeah, I was speaking to Scotty Garvin. Obviously he's still in bed. He'll probably catch the replay, but I think he summed it up best. It's more of a get together for resellers. This show is more like where we talk shop, which means that you just talk, work around the water cooler kind of thing. That's why we're kind of more or less like a congregation for people just to hang out and have a chat. And that I suppose if they got stuff that they want to know, they can ask in the chat, or if they got something going on which is less than favourable, they can put it out there, and people can help them. Although I live in Western Australia, my condolences. I actually work in Victoria, so many things anti-Western Australia don't apply to me.
That's true. Yes.
Mrs. Octopus comes from Western Australia, so I always tell her she's 3 hours behind. That's why she doesn't get my jokes. Hey, Jenna. We've got another fanboy. Shane's on the... Watch out, Jenna. He might come after your watch hours as well. Just buy a portable generator. That way you can do the live.
I actually do have a generator out in the shed, but it was too dark by the time the power went out to go out and get it. So,
Legend has it, Dave, that she's going to try and hook up her... I suppose, this probably sounds a bit rude, but Blake said her motor mouth to see if she can generate electricity off that.
God. I was going to say, need to get one of those like those, a little pedal bike or something that runs the power. Instead of the bike, just pedal it away.
That's right. I might just, get like caravan solar panels and hook them up out the window so I can feed it into the computer or something.
That's right. But Grumpy Granny has I think she's going for a bit of a Josh Galt background if you keep going. You're very similar in the backgrounds. Western Australia is basically just Perth and empty land half the size. I think, and here's another Commonwealth pick useless trivia for you. Perth is the most isolated city in the world. So there you go. Look, I'll promise I will stop spewing useless facts now, but that's pretty much what it is.
You won't keep that promise though.
I was going to say, I'll break it in 3 seconds. It'll be like Grumpy Granny selling out to Patreon. There's more than enough op shop goodness to go around. I don't mind sharing the good news. I believe in good karma. Oh, well, you poor fool.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
We're actually on a plane. We're on a plane. As soon as this live finishes, we're going to good semis all over the state to cut you out now.
Yeah, well, we don't have them in Victoria at all, do we, Blake? I don't think.
No, don't think so. Savers.
Yeah. Favorite cannibal when I lived in Western Australia. I didn't even know Good Semis was an op shop.
Yeah, is that equivalent to Savers? Or
kind of. It's more like Salvos or something like that. Yeah, please, correct me if I'm wrong, but I didn't even know it was an op shop. I just thought it was just a random junk shop, like your $2 shop. So.
Sounds like Good Sam, the emergency first responder app thing on my phone. I was like, 50% off, it's free.
Ashton said, thanks for buying subscribers, GG. He's got Octo's challenge in the bag. Yeah, well, that's right. He's
that's
doing pretty
great.
good.
Yeah.
And we'll notice for those attentive people in the chat that Santa isn't present. So, that he's already been abducted. There should be a new video, a new short out tomorrow with Santa's abduction. So keep an eye out for that. 2 of the salvos I frequent have dropped in price. Must be realised nobody wants to pay $12 for a used Anko shirt. Yeah, well, considering you can buy them from Kmart for $2, that's probably good.
Well, yeah, probably if it's a T-shirt or something, you're only going to pay $4 or $5 for it new in the store.
Yes. Oh, hello, Sam. Speak of the devil.
Good morning, Sam.
Say hello to your son for me. We not that it sounded creepy, but I was slithering around the op shop yesterday, and Sam caught up to me, and apparently she recognised my voice. So she didn't recognise me by being an 8-foot octopus standing and looking at men's jeans.
Wow.
She recognised my voice. So, and she had her son there with her. It's funny how a lot of people know what Soda City is. Trash to Cash even mentioned it in their latest episode. I did listen to that. I did see that. I mean, I go live every Monday now. It's been helping. Thank you, Octo and GG, for coming on my live as much as you do. Bring your subscribers next time. I was actually going to say the same to you. Hey, your subscribers are almost triple mine. Don't come after me for that.
Yeah.
I think Blake needs to share his subscribers, all the ones he's bought from the bots in India. You and I both, John. You and I both.
It's a frequent problem.
Yeah. See, Grumpy Granny likes, enacting her seniority over you, doesn't she, Blake? She wants to be at the top spot. She just wants you to hold us up.
Yeah, exactly.
This is my spot. As I said to you the other day, it's a bit like, you have. See, I'm trying to point to you now. I'm pointing the wrong way. Yeah. Wrong way. It's a bit like your favourite chair in the lounge room or at the dining table. Everyone has their little favourite spot.
And Granny gets quite territorial. That's why we have to buy a water bottle for, just to give her a bit of a spray when she acts up. Shane, I think RC Cola started near me. Oh, okay. I haven't seen RC Cola in years. I don't think we have it anymore, do we? No. Do they still make it over there, Chris? Wash hands. Woohoo! Great job, Granny. Yeah. Don't listen to Jenna. Jenna's obviously a bit tired by the sounds of it. Go to bed, Jenna.
It's funny because all those emojis come up on the YouTube side, but it doesn't work through StreamYard.
That's right. That's cool. Yeah, well, it is cool. And insulting never. These people are just too sensitive.
It's only 10:55 in the morning. This is Pepsi Max, unloaded.
Drink a beer already, Granny?
No, like she's giving Judder a run for his money with his VB. I agree, Jenna. There is a lot of people that are a bit soft, I suppose. But hey, everyone's got entitled to their own opinion. If you don't like it, just don't watch it. Who? Blake?
Yeah.
Hey?
Who?
Stop it.
One of the salvos I go to Kathmandu, flat rate is $25. Okay.
It's the same here.
Crikey.
Same with the Vinnies here.
Yeah.
They do the same as soon as I see Kathmandu. They just blast it up to $25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So would they still do that if it was a skirt or something?
Yeah, Kathmandu in general. I've had pants, shirts, jumpers, shorts. I think everything that I've seen that's Kathmandu is a flat 25.
Because you wouldn't even be able to sell a skirt for 25. A Kathmandu skirt for that.
Kathmandu's not that good anymore, really. I still pick it up, but only if it's like a few bucks. Like I don't spend a fortune on it. Slow sell.
I've never seen Kathmandu in Canberra. I thought I'd see more Macpac because apparently that's what all the Canberrans like to wear, but I haven't seen any of that either. But no, Vinnie's, like I said, I haven't been in Vinnie's for a good part of probably 6 to 8 months. Last time I was there, I got a footy jumper for $20, and it was a 1 out of 100. New Zealand had like a Premier League for a couple of years in the 90s. It was like a limited edition rugby jersey jumper kind of thing from that when they won the premiership. It was sold for like $600 overnight. So
nice.
that was my screw you to Vinnie's, and I ran away and didn't come back. GG will be starting Hero. What's that?
I've been up shopping since Granny left.
I took my daughter there yesterday just to show her the ropes of what she'll inherit when I take over the world. A lot of stained and old holy clothes. Gigi will be starting her own Whatnot style show 24/7, coming soon to all digital devices. Well, rumor has it she's already reached out to Dave, ADH Dave, to to try and create the Australian arm of their little platform that they're building.
Yeah, well, that'll be all right.
Yeah,
maybe what I should do is get in contact with Whatnot, because they've been talking about coming to Australia, but maybe if they knew that they would have someone like me that could actually get them started by doing Whatnot shows in Australia, they might come.
I've already spoken on. They just but I'm not you, I guess. I don't have the fanfare and audience.
Well, look how it ended up for Poshmark when you spoke to them, Blake. Like maybe just pull out of the market for it.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that was me actually thinking about going and listing on Poshmark.
That's right. They didn't have the bandwidth for you to run your 24/7 live show.
Yeah, exactly.
Raucous Reg found a pair of dragons the other day. Women's did the price and didn't know the brand, $6. Yeah. I think
that's good.
Blake and Judder, I think they said that the brand's not as good anymore. Is that right, Blake? Is that what you were saying?
It's not as good as it used to be, but it'll still get a decent amount. I saw the pair a little bit ago for either $50 or $60. So it's good, but used to be able to, a few years ago, they used to be like close to 100.
Yeah,
some would go over that, so they're definitely not as good as they used to be. But for $6, it's still a very good pickup. Yeah.
The last pair I found about 4 or 5 months ago went for over $100. So I suppose it really depends on the style and the size.
Yeah, the style.
Yeah, mine were about a 44, I think. So that's probably why they went for a bit higher. Morning, everyone. Morning, Liz. It's taken a few weeks, but I've worked out my lighting last night. Turning the switch on might help. Without having to change the light settings all the time.
Very good.
That's good. Hit the thumbs up, you all, and they'll make me smile.
Yes. And you know what? Maybe we'll get a bit of John and Jenna's luck, because when people hit the like button on their live, they get sales. So if you hit the like button, you'll get sales. Yes, you will. Yeah. Go on. Do it.
We're promising things that we can't deliver. No one can replace Granny. She's one of a kind. Oh, I'm pretty sure she's not.
Thank you, Jenna. I am. Yeah.
Yes, but all my attempts to assassinate Granny have failed so far, so she's still here for the foreseeable future. Morning all. Sorry I'm late. Good morning, Bax. Australia Post queues are getting longer. Blake has his guns out. Oh, that's right. You need to go back 40 minutes, Bax, and there's already been discussion about that.
Yeah,
it's been like the American YouTubers pulling out all my guns.
Yeah. Don't use caravan solar panels. I used to do that. They burnt down the whole back compass room. Okay, well... Granny, I read that as.
Thanks.
I think these eyes are painted on, like I've said numerous times. That says, "Do use caravan solar panels?" I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Well, since GG is monetized, we'll cover the roof of the solar panels with Tesla batteries. Yeah, well, that's right. Like, there's no limits to the scheming that Grumpy Granny will be up to now.
Oh, that's right.
We don't have savers, but good semis is great. Okay. Next time I slither over to Western Australia, I'll have to go check it out.
I've never been to Savers either. It's very sad.
Yeah, and I think we actually mentioned this the other day, like on a might have been Bearded Pickers. I think he's further down in the chat. We shorten everything. We even op shops, like they started as opportunity shops, then we went to op shops. Now we just call them oppies. So we'll just be like, we'll just keep shortening to things. Oh, speak of the devil. Granny after the show, Dave said, "Dang, Granny caught me asleep on the show." I think she's still got PTSD from almost being shot at.
Yes, I have to say. I looked up and there was a gun, and
I thought my dreams came true, but no, unfortunately not.
I ducked.
Ooh. Yeah. That's the last time I try and paint a target on your back, Granny. You know what they're saying about people that have to justify what they're drinking? That's right. Well, that's exactly right, Dave.
Yeah.
Okay, as you go back to the boring day job, see you again next week and keep up the good work. See you. Oh, obviously not talking about us, but good work. But we'll see you again next week.
Yes, you work hard now.
All right. So as a farewell, Blake's going to sing you a little song. So sing them off,
no,
Blake.
I'm not. No. We got the rap queen up in the corner there. She can do something.
Right. Well, that's right. Well, if she does get to 1,000 before I do, I have to do a rap with her. I'm thinking actually something in the vein of epic rap style, epic rap battles. So I'm getting my my rap experience in now because all these people.
He's been practicing already.
Yeah, she's been sucking up to a lot of the American YouTubers, inviting herself onto their lives.
Yeah, I think Octo can see the writing on the wall, but I'm going to get there first.
I've been saying that. I'll go to click on some of those lives and I'll see grannies in there and I have to leave straight away because I'm like,
well, that's right.
I see enough of her already, and now if they're going,
Well, the thing I see, Blake, is that they've all changed their logos to include her. All the MacBook stock was picked up by some South Australian sellers. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, it's Brad and Jazz and Cara.
Yeah.
I got to run. See you, Shane. Dinner time. Have a great day. Enjoyed it. Well, that's good.
Have a good dinner.
It looks like Blake's off as well. See you, Blake. I meant the name's Good Sammy's is Good Samaritan. Oh, I never knew that.
Okay.
Vince's, and we look at, yeah.
Look at that's just one of an Aussie thing. We have to shorten everything. Hence Octo instead of the Disgruntled Octopus. We'll call him Octo.
Yeah. Well, someone said TDO the other day and freaked out people that didn't know who the hell they were talking about. Hit the like button for a sale. We offer a money back guarantee. If you don't get a sale within 24 hours, your money's returned automatically. Yes.
24 hours is a pretty generous generous amount of time.
Jenna, we just send bikies around with baseball bat to kneecap people. That's what we do. That's our promise.
That's our promise. Yes.
Get a sale, or we'll kneecap someone at eBay. Liz, lights were on. Electricity one goes. Electricity one's anyway. Now 3 lights going. I don't think I'll look at it till the next power bill. Does anyone with those people? I know that you and Blake use the ring lights for your photos and stuff. Does it really make that much of a difference?
I haven't noticed it.
What about you?
And Blake? I've got 2 box lights, like the 2 soft box lights, and if I go in there and set them up for my first lot of photos, I don't turn them off and on between. I'll come back to the computer and list those, and then I'll go back and do another 10. Say, but I don't turn them off in between. They just are going.
Yeah. I haven't noticed a massive difference. Like I got all 4 of mine hooked up to a plug though, so I always pull it out just every time I go to the computer or something to stop it. But like I've noticed no difference, and I got the 2 big box lights and 2 like big streaming lights that I used to use for my live streams and stuff. Over the top as well, and they should take a fair bit of power, but they don't really. So I haven't noticed a massive difference. But I still turn it off because I don't like spending money. So if I can save some money here, then I will.
I probably should.
I just use natural sunlight. I don't use any box lights or ring lights or anything like that. So I just take all my photos through the day and then list whenever I get around to it. Speaking of which, there's another Josh in the room now. Look, we've got the set.
Another Josh. Crikey, we're overrun with Joshes.
That's right. Like I said, we'll have to have a podcast with a lot of Josh. Then you got Motorcycle Door. You got Josh Gold. Who else do we have?
Well, it won't be a podcast. It'll be a Josh cast.
Harry Tornado. That's right. Yeah. I forgot about the most famous Josh of all, Harry Tornado.
Harry Tornado.
Not that he's going to watch this anytime soon. Nope, Jenna looks like she's having.
And there's that other guy that came on my the live stream I did there the other week with you, Blake. Josh G from Australia. That's another one.
Okay, that's a guy from.
Him. Yeah, he's right.
Yeah.
I figured out the reseller will need a Christmas special. Yes, we'll bring out your ornaments. Hit up Paige for his Christmas ornaments, and you could sell them. The page is coming up in the comments. Can see Blake doing a bit of competition for GG. Well, he does look like he's
a rap.
I must have been his sleeveless shirt. Oh, that's right. We've just been demonetized before we even got monetized.
I don't think does he realise what he said? No, I don't even think he realises what he said.
No, I heard what he said, but I don't think he does.
So did I.
That's right. No, I didn't hear it. I was trying to do 3 things at once.
I couldn't do rap
because it's not good
at all. Yeah, I couldn't do rap. I don't listen to rap. I'm a country music guy, so
neither did I.
Stay away from rap.
I did one.
Yeah, Grumpy Granny's the line dancing queen from way back. My favorite hate watcher just found me. She's still going. Oh, we better move her back.
She's going in the car park. When I dropped her off at the I was helping her take the stuff over to her daughter's car, and all I'd hear like in the distance behind my car is just I'm Grumpy Granny. I was like, no.
Hey,
there was someone ringing her.
Blake, now tell a full story, because I wasn't just standing in the car park singing to myself.
Oh no,
was I?
not to yourself. No, no, to your grandson.
No.
I think, wasn't it?
So I was singing to my grandson, who absolutely loves it when I sing that song. He was going berserk, wasn't he, Blake? He just
He was, yeah.
he gets
Yeah.
quite excited when I sing the song.
My favorite hate watcher just found me again. Always personally offended at how I calculate sell-through rates. So, we've got a couple of those over here that hate watch people. Page
Look, there's always got to be someone that like doesn't like your mathematical skills, doesn't there, Rob?
That's right. Or the way they pronounce rap.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Just for those playing at home, I was reading a news article on the other page. I got mixed up, so it's not like I'm not accusing Blake of anything. I was trying
Could you actually just concentrate on what you're doing, please?
Hey, well, this is the problem with 9
You're
brains.
gonna get me arrested.
I was going to say, I think this is the problem with 9 brains and ADHD that I've just diagnosed myself with.
It'll be one of those things that where people get swatted on a live stream. You'll see people barging through the back door.
Yeah, because like Blake was 100% correct. I wasn't. I didn't even register what I said until Grumpy Granny flicked the table over. His maths is more textbook superior. They're not forecasting the stock levels for Walmart.
Is his name Rob?
Yeah,
Just
I heard
asking.
bring it. Some have said that. Well, there you go. If Granny gets to 1,000, I'll change my ringtone to the GG rap for a week, and hopefully no one rings me.
I actually got nervous when I saw the word rap on the end of that again. I thought it'd get busted out.
I've closed the news article down. Like there's a bit of there's a little bit of spicy stuff going on in the Australian politics at the moment with a couple of
I do agree, Anthony. I do agree, Anthony. That is even better than my little tentacle slip up.
Yes. Well, I'm going to join the High Court push with the current 2 political staffers and claim damages as well for reading that news article online. This is kind of nice things.
I can claim damages for the distress that you've just caused me.
No, that's right. That's exactly right. And don't get me started on what the distress that Blake's caused me.
Yeah.
Blake was to her grandson, she's stopping traffic and giving him a rendition, and that's what I think it was. Like, she was just blaming the poor grandchild. Like, he probably wasn't even there.
Standing in the middle of the road.
It was probably just like a doll that she picked up from the op shop, and she just said it to grandson.
It was not. It was Wyatt, and who's a darling little boy.
Yes. Well, I don't know. Like, do we have any more questions? Because I think
yes, we do have one more question. So this is a question I have from a friend of mine. And that friend wants to know. So if you go and drop all your prices by a heap, say you might drop something from $35 to $25, and then you instantly get a watcher. Do you send out an offer straight away for even less again, or what do you do? And if you do, how much discount do you give them again?
I discount it the exact same amount I'll discount any other item. If I've dropped the price of an item, it's probably because it was priced too high. And if that's the case, then I'll still send that's the new price of the item, so I'll still send out the offer. And if it sells for that lesser amount, then I'm happy to have it gone.
So what sort of an offer do you send them?
20%.
20%, right? Okay. Octo?
I was thinking about this when you mentioned it earlier, is that if anything, I'd probably do 5%. If I dropped it down to just say like half price, just to flush it out, then I did get some interest. Depending on how long it's been sitting around, I might give it like a 10, 15, 20% discount. But if it's just a price that's more competitive with the market, I might just put a 5% discount out there. That's probably as far as I'd go.
Okay.
What about you, Granny?
I don't. It's not something that I've experienced, so I don't know. I can't answer that one.
Yeah, I just said I pretty much send 20% for nearly everything that I get an offer. A watcher on 20% is pretty much my flat discount thing. So if I reduce the price of something and it comes up in the watcher list, then I'll still do 20%.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we said before, I try and price it to sell that day, right? Like, if it's the market's $20, I'll probably list it at $17.50 or $18, $19 just to get it flush it out if the sell through rate's there. So I'm not really interested in bringing it down with a heavy discount. But if it's been sitting for years and years and years and years, having going back to what we were talking about earlier, when Josh has probably gone by now, but we're in the primo chemo whatever his freaking name is. You throw me off. The news articles throw me off. When I was in his live yesterday, I did a nuclear reset and flushed out a lot of really old crap again yesterday. So I didn't do it for probably about a week and a half before that, but I just thought to myself, well, I've got nothing better to do with my existence. World domination's quite slow this time of the year, so so I might as well just flush the store out again. So,
and I guess that's the thing, like, depending, because it depends also, like, for stuff that's decent that might sell. You've only got so much wiggle room too, like so much profit left. You can't sort of, you don't want to necessarily send out too low a offer, do you?
Yeah, like I said, it's like you take into consideration the storage costs. Like a lot of stuff that I pay for storage shed and all these different things. And what Paige was saying about Funko Pops, like I've got all mine listed, but when I go to Newcastle over the weekend, I'll probably grab them all and just put them as a bulk lot on Facebook Marketplace for $1 or $2 each because they've already made the profit. They're just the crap that's left over. I just want it gone because I could restock that space with other stuff. But like maybe like Sarah can attest to, like Spyro's Adventures Skylanders or Skylanders Giants. Replace the Funko Pops with that because the sell-through rate on those are phenomenal. GG's going from online live to car park live. Well, that's right. Well, just wait till she starts walking into Savers and declaring who she is. She'll walk in with one of those gold chain clocks, one of those little pimp staff things. Where they walk.
Yeah, I probably need to get myself a bit of and a baseball cap and turn it backwards and stuff.
Walk around with sunnies on. So never buy now from others. And that's what I'm doing at the moment. So that's my strategy at the moment. I'll actually add things to my cart or put them in the watch list if I want something. Then just hopefully they'll send an offer through. So, but like if Granny's trying to undercut my market of stuff that I'm looking for, it's a good price. I'll buy it just straight out, right? Just to cut Granny's grass. Had a customer from the USA not wanting to send a dress through eBay chat and wanted me to cancel the order as I don't ship there. Postage is open to send to them upon request. Okay.
Well, so I interestingly had one too during the week. Someone bought a bundle of Cocky Circle books and the address was international. I don't know where it was because it didn't come up, but I sent them the invoice and then they've contacted me back saying they couldn't pay because they wanted to change the shipping address to Australia at the checkout, which they couldn't do. And I had the exact same thing as Grumpy Granny. So this I was selling like a Pokemon Diamond cart for the Nintendo DS, which is about $50. This guy sent me an offer through for $25, and I said, okay, I'll back about 40 because I seen he was in the States. And I thought, well, I'll skim the top off the postage and all those different things. So I wasn't too much concerned with that. He came back with $33 and said, hey, look, this is the best I can do, blah, 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 blah. And I thought, well, it's going to the States. I'm still going to probably make about $7 profit, so about $40. Then when I accepted the offer, he's sending it to Newcastle. So I have no idea how he bypassed that. So I was in two minds whether to cancel that order just for misleading because
issue with the buyer's address pretty much.
Well, that's what I'm pretty much thinking. So I'll have a look to see if he's bought off me before because I'm pretty sure this has happened previously. Because like I said, I wouldn't have accepted an offer for $33 with free shipping if it was just coming to Australia because if it was untracked, I probably would. But it's a bit scummy in that respect. So
and the same with this particular one. Like, look, I was still going to make a decent amount of money out of that thing, but I did send the offer that I sent through, knowing that it was going to be international. So you do tend to come down a bit because you're going to be able to make a bit of money out of the postage. So,
well, that's right, and that's right. That's pretty much my angle from this one. I'm thinking, well, like, I'm happy to take a bit of a haircut on the price because our postage discount will give us about $4 or $5 or $6 extra on top of that. So, wondering if they can leave negative feedback.
They can,
if they can, but
you'll get removed.
Take it off. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So
if they ask to cancel,
they'll kind of like. And I'm watching. Might be in Shane Soda City Flips. I can't remember who I was watching yesterday, but they're basically saying that eBay's moved to the eBay feedback's getting a lot harder to remove because it's all about buyer experience now. We've had that in Australia for a long time. So,
however,
we can still get around it.
However, because I had something similar, Liz. I had someone that bought a skirt and then came back and asked me to cancel because they'd found a nicer one to wear on their cruise. It's very nice of them to tell me that too, that they were going on a cruise. So yeah, they asked to cancel it, but then when they left they didn't leave negative feedback. They left neutral feedback, but I was actually still able to get it removed because they had actually asked me to cancel it. It wasn't I wasn't even that I cancelled it due to them non-paying.
Yeah, so 20 to 30% plus post just to get it done. Okay. Yeah, like I said,
that's my range too.
Depends on what the item is. Like if it's jeans at the moment, I'd probably take a 30%, 40% cut just to get rid of them, just to flush them out of the store. But if it's like video games, which I could probably, like I said, with this Pokemon cut, it'll probably sell in the next week anyway. I'll probably just go down maybe 5 to 10%. Just to get the cash back. Yep.
Yeah.
The topic was GG's Discord, spoofing the zip. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm confused.
Good morning, Anthony. How are you? We've got nothing. We'll have to have an Anthony versus Josh, like wrap off.
Yeah.
So to say, it just seems like there's two different kind of people that are on YouTube. K Farn thought there was a glitch, but someone in the UK made an offer on a jacket that so accepted, and the address was in Australia. And that's the exact same thing that I had. Like, saying it was in Minnesota, and so I thought, well, it probably won't get to them by Christmas, but at least I can get it out the same day. But like I said, it came through Newcastle, which is about 3 hours up the road. Maz, how you going, Maz? I haven't seen you for a while. How are you guys sending offers to your watch list?
G'day, Maz. Hope you're well. Hope you've got all your Chrissy decorations up and your big Santa, blow up Santa.
Yeah. Oh, if you keep going, I'll blow up Santa. Make sure you get Ashton to 150 subscribers, or we won't see Santa ever again. How guys? Just the normal, like, just have to wait till they become available, Maz.
Yes.
That's probably the easiest way. Has anyone run an eBay funded promo? I did back Friday and got crickets. Yeah, I think Sarah, if she's still in the chat, I think she said that she did, and she had similar things. But I don't use the eBay, code-funded discounts because they're just crap. Like, they're really one-sided.
And you know what? I did one, and no, I did two actually, and I can't say that I actually noticed any difference in sales. The other thing is, because I didn't know, like, if I'd noticed a huge uptake in sales, I would have said, okay, that's good, even though how it works is not transparent. You cannot see what items are selling with that coupon. You cannot see whether it's making an effect. And they can just send you a bill in 6 weeks' time telling you that, it's whatever dollars it is. And where's the proof? Because you don't know.
Yeah, there's no transparency.
No, it's just, and to me, even if the discounts and everything were good, that's enough to put me off because you just don't know. Like, they could send me a bill this time. Say if I did it this time, they could send me a bill for, say $70 because I didn't get very many clicks. But then next time they could send me a bill for, $500 and say, oh, you've got heaps of sales. Well, did I? I don't know which sales I got that came from that coupon or from my store. Who knows? Yeah,
so when I first started selling on eBay, I can't remember if it was when I was selling arcade boards in the late 2000s or Lego and around mid-2010s, I suppose you class it. eBay used to do a site-wide coupon which they funded themselves for 15% off. So almost every month they'd have like a 15% off store-wide that was purely funded by eBay, and your sales would go off the charts. Like you're talking about $2,000 or $3,000 days because everyone would just jump on it, but that they have now that you're co-funded that you pay 13% and they pay 2%, and they send you a bill 6 weeks down the track. Like it's just ludicrous. Like I just can't get my head around it.
Yeah.
So long story short, no. If it's off-site ads or something along the lines of that, where they'll say they'll give you up to a credit up to a certain stage, I might dabble in it. Just be mindful of the fact that you need to run it for a certain period of time for them to claim the cash back on it. But like anything that eBay is punching out at the moment, I'm finding that's only benefiting eBay, definitely not the seller. So is that the famous grandmom? I don't know. Harry Humstone.
Yes, it is me, Harry. Yes, it is me. It is I.
I was about to say, well, it could be Blake he's talking about. I don't know. It's either Granny or Blake. I can't tell. These eyes are painted on if they haven't really worked out. So I don't know who's talking to me. That's good news. Hopefully they don't leave anything bad. Yeah, like we said, you can probably get it taken off. But like I've said previously, is that it'll actually stay in your account. It's just a cosmetic disappearance, and will
But
still
mine
affect
wasn't.
your sales.
I mean, I did check mine, and there was no negative thing against the item. So
Yeah, okay.
maybe in that case,
transactions.
maybe depending on what it sort of
next time I get one, like next time I get a negative feedback or a neutral feedback and I get it removed, I'll bring it up on a screen. I'll show exactly what I mean.
do that. Yeah,
because
my neutral the other day is still on the thing.
Yeah, so if you go to your sold listings, it'll come up as a little feedback. What were you saying, Blake?
Just don't stress it. Like, don't stress about them sending it. I used to do it all the time. I used to stress, like, if I had a buyer that was being annoying and messaging me and whatever, and then I was worried that they were going to leave feedback or something like that. Most of the time they won't. So don't stress it. But if they do, then you just deal with it when it comes. Like, don't think about it.
And I just checked my phone again because I can't help myself because 9 things at once. It was actually Pure Hustle Podcast. It wasn't Shane, so I was giving Shane credit for the wrong person. It was Orlando.
Liz, none of us want to have to go through the removal of it. I may do a little nugget on the best practice. Well, no, I won't say best practice, but a way that it kind of the best chance of getting it done. So
and I think, Liz, this is going to probably sound a little bit hard. I'm not saying that you do, but the people that do go through the effort are probably the people that are going to go better on eBay because you need to go that extra mile to get things done.
Yeah.
Because if it's becoming like we're finding a smaller and smaller customer base, that people might start preferring people with pure 100% feedback opposed to like 99.9. So anything to give you a competitive advantage.
Yeah, absolutely.
The overseas address, sellers using a USA address to be seen better. Yeah, see, I'm not too sure because, like I said to the guys previously, is I've got a mail forwarder in Florida, so if I buy stuff from Funko on eBay, I'll have it shipped to Florida. I just have to change the address behind the scenes, but I can't reach out and sell offers to people using that Florida address. So I really don't know how they've done it. So like whoever comment was further up saying that they're spoofing the zip code, so they're probably close on what they're doing there.
Yeah.
Like Sarah's saying, I've not seen any good sales for any of those coupons. My stance, and Blake, Grady feed into this as well, is that if eBay is putting their hand in their own pocket, they're probably not going to promote that sale. That's the way I take it.
Yeah.
They're probably going to advertise and say, "Hey, look, we're having a 15% off sale, and 17% off for Plus members, on eligible purchases," and that's the extent of it. And if they have to fork out that 2% discount, they're probably going to push your stuff further down so they don't have to pay for it. So.
Exactly.
You can set your eBay primary address to an address international, which then comes up in the offer as an international buyer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, I'm in 2 minds whether to just get rid of the bloody cart and just piss it off because I've checked his feedback. His feedback's squeaky clean. Like I said, I wouldn't have taken that much of an offer lower.
Yeah.
But like I said, on the flip side is that's $30, probably $28 that I've freed up to put something else.
Well, that's the thing. Is it worth not taking that amount? Because then
because I got it part as a bundle, right? So the bundle's already well and truly paid itself off. So I was hoping it'd hang around so I could play it, but if it's gone, it's gone. Question: do I know SpongeBob SquarePants? No, but I know Patrick quite well, so we're next door neighbours. But so it's good. Someone did ask us an editing question. My response to the buyer, I sent you earlier, Octo is the most professional I've ever been to a stupid person. That was after editing out all the swearing and hitting the send. Yeah, I normally put the swear words in white text so that they can't tell it until they copy it and paste. So,
so I did have another question that someone asked. They said, "I'm about to start fresh in a storage unit. What are my skewing options? Shelving units, 5 shelves each, probably starting with 6 units." Well, John, who asked the question, dear boy, just go and watch Grumpy Granny's skewing book video. That would be what I'd suggest.
You are shameless.
Hey, this the only shameless promotion going on this channel is Blake. You hear me? You leave him. He needs all the help he can get. So don't watch a certain Australian flipper for their storage ideas because he's telling brand new resellers to go out and buy $600,000 worth of storage containers for their first sale. I won't be here until the new year. Now I'm going home for Christmas, so Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. We'll hopefully. Are you going back via Papua New Guinea to the UK? Are you going?
Going
in reverse, or what are you doing? So if you are, say hello to the other cannibals for me, and we'll have a very good Christmas. coupons is the worst thing you can do to your store. You might have the best price with no coupon, but you'll be buried on page 3 behind the people the base price is lower. Yeah, and
Couldn't agree more.
That's right. Like what Blake was saying yesterday, by doing the reset or the all-store reset for us, we can actually run a markdown sale. It actually locks us out. It was about 2 weeks though, Blake, isn't it, from memory?
Yeah, roughly that. Oh, it might be a week or something. Like it's just for new listings, or if you've had a recent price change, you can't do it. But yeah, I just price competitively and send offers. Basically, is what I do these days. Like,
and
coupons haven't done dick to me.
Yeah, and I agree with like Paige here, right? Like, at least I got his name right this time. But yeah, like I see other YouTubers in our space that they'll have like, buy 10 products and get 10 for free. That I don't have to buy 10 things like to get 10 free. Like, if I'm only after one specific thing, I just want it at the best price. Like, I don't have to unnecessarily load up on 8 other things or 9 other things, which are just garbage. Where I could just buy the same thing off Blake for maybe $2 extra and get exactly what I want for the price that I want.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah.
100%.
And I have to say that for me personally in my store, I've had no goodness come out of trying to do the multiple purchase coupons at all. I mean, I have had some limited success with just a straight, offering a certain amount of discount on a coupon, but I've never been able to I think I've had one sale out of all, every time I've tried to do a multiple purchase coupon.
Yeah.
Just don't work.
My beloved Paul, I do the same thing when shipping to the US, from the US. I send it to a friend's house and they bulk ship, saves me a fortune. But Blake, geez, everyone's called Blake. I'm just going to say everyone Blake. Paul, but you're not blocked by Funko. Funko's actually banned my account, so I have to use the sucky eBay Funko page. So yes, all they bought was 2 Scream games. They banned my account. Rude. No, just the UK. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully the weather's over there, and you've got a certain American princess not there to bother you. So, what are you
look at that.
tagging now?
The link. That's the link to my skewing video.
So, what was our viewers just gone to 3 people? Everyone's just clicked it and left.
It's actually gone up. It's gone up. Yes.
Oh, I don't know about that. I can't see. Yeah, we'll see. The only thing visible on eBay funded coupons are the percentage of preparing your listing.
41 at the moment.
Oh, that's right. We did have 42.
Although my screen's still only showing 4 likes, so that's a bit of a worry.
Harry, I tried to sell Granny, but I've tried to sell Granny, but she eBay keeps taking it down for some reason. So that's the limit for my expectation.
Yes.
My experience in that respect. But it requires the eBay to be searching the items that do not give any boost on best match search. This is Hold on off that question. I think you guys are Australian. I was thinking you were Brits for a second.
This morning is dreadful.
I know. Like I said, these eyes are painted on. Like I'm trying to conserve my voice.
I think you guys are Australian. So poor Harry was thinking we were Brits for a second.
That's right. Well,
Harry, sorry.
We can
kind of,
well,
a lot of us sort of descend from there.
We do have a Brit here.
I'm half descended from British and half American.
She's going to go about
I'm half British as well.
She's going to keep talking about a great-grandfather that stole a hot dog and got sent to Australia from New York or something. Here again. No, we've got a cannibal from the UK.
No, so
you can ask her.
My great-great-grandfather came from New York.
Here we go.
One of them.
All right, everyone.
Yeah, the other one got done for treachery. Actually.
Oh, there we go. Oh, she's off again.
And got sent out here for treachery. So that's pretty fierce.
Yeah, I'm just Lithuanian.
That's it. I'm not saying anymore.
I'm just a cephalopod. There you go. I've put my whole trading company buy one get one free. My trading card store buy one get one free. 9% of the orders don't take the free item. Yeah, okay.
Weird,
I found multi-buy discount. They go okay for Skylanders and tops. See, I can't move Skylanders. I tried to do Skylanders like buy one get one 50% off or combined postage. This is what I was saying earlier is that I had a variation listing for Skylanders where you just click down a list, pick the ones you want, and you'll get 40% off the whole order. I've moved them back to single listings, and they're going a lot better at full price than the variation listings with the bloody the discount.
Oh, it's weird, isn't it?
It's just infuriating. I just want to be gone. Like if anyone's Skylanders, let me know. I'll give you a spot in Grumpy Granny's Discord. You can run that. The legal requirements is 7 days before an item can go sale under consumer law. Yep. I thought it was 2 weeks, but 7 days. Oh, Bonnie, how you going? Grumpy Granny and Octo. Hey, this is my channel. I should be first.
Hello.
Come back and start again.
No, that's the correct way.
Yes.
So
you're yeah, she
Marianne.
I'm half Yank.
she's yanking someone's chain, put it that way.
Yanking her own chain with all these selfless promotions today.
Yeah. I know where New Jersey is because it's next to New York State. And so my great-great-grandfather, who was a sailor on a ship, jumped ship because we were having a gold rush here, and he thought he'd come and mine gold, which he did until he blew himself up later on in life.
Oh.
Yeah, so Grumpy Granny's
Cool.
geography, she thinks that New York is next to New Jersey, New Caledonia is next to New York. So I wouldn't really trust her geography skills. So
no idea where Delaware is, though. All the same,
got kicked out of New Jersey. There's something in Delaware. Yeah, that's good or bad, depending on which one's worse. Variations are the worst. I have the discount. Like I know this probably won't apply to a lot of the people in the chat, but do you know how hard it is to comp the price of something when it's a variation listing? Because you can't, like, if I'm after a specific character, I can't go into like the sold listings and it'll say that, anywhere between $1.99 and $499, whatever it is. Like, it's infuriating. Anyway, on that note, I think we've had enough of you, Granny and Blake. I think we're going to slither off. Is there any last questions before we go mow Blake's yard or whatever we're doing after this?
God,
I think that's all. Really,
that's it.
I think we're good. All groovy.
Cool.
We're all good.
Thank you, Vonnie. Yeah, you can stay now. We're not going to be here, but you can stay.
You can stay even though we're finishing up. Yeah.
Yes. Well, thanks, Paul. I'll put your chat in the thing. You need to do a live, Paul. I've told you this numerous times. Jump onto the Gustlecast. Like, jump on their show and get them to stream it.
And look, Grumpy Granny and Octo will come on and help you, and we'll
That's right.
we can do the showing of the things, even though I know nothing about whatever they are.
He's already had countless offers from other people, offering to jump on and assist him if he's, like he does pre-recorded videos, and he's comfortable. He's comfortable in front of the camera, so it's not. I don't think it's nerves or all these different things. So
but a live's different. People are worried that people won't turn up.
No.
Well, we're worried about that. We're worried that people will turn up. We're like, oh God, we're hoping people don't come. We'd rather just insult people when they're not here. Look, that's right.
Oh yeah, you just start because people just go in and start watching. Bye.
Right. Bye. Well, say hello everyone in the UK for us. I remember to feed. I hope you remember to feed Santa. Well, that's up to Ashton. Santa doesn't get fed until he gets to 110
was I supposed
subscribers.
to tell you to let Santa out or something?
No, I can't remember. That'll be tomorrow. Okay. Delaware is below New Jersey, between Maryland. I know where Maryland is because that's where my Ghastlies come from, my little toys that I collect. And Pennsylvania and Jersey. Oh, there you go. Well, I have no idea where any other is, but I've been through Maryland, I think. Oh my God, just heard the worst kind of reselling. Was it about rap? And don't talk about rap and read articles about other things.
If I thought I wasn't going to live down that tentacle story, by hell, you're not going to live this one down.
Hey, I'm going to the high court.
Do you not think, Blake?
Yeah,
on a scale of 1 to 10.
Oh, I'm just concerned that people will listen back to it and think I did a naughty thing.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully they get a little bit further where I just say that I wasn't listening. I was reading two things at once. I can't do two things at once.
Yeah.
I'm a typical male octopus. Blew himself up. Did the future age she's created? She went back to the future.
Up after he had children. Yeah.
I'm glad you said children, not something else. Where do I click for Grumpy Granny's next live? She's. I know. They keep coming with the questions. I sold a car yesterday. The guy burnt the clutch, contacted the bank, cancelled the transaction, dumped the car. Oh shit. God.
Wow.
Yeah, that's even worse than what Blake has been up to.
Okay, stop.
You're gonna get me kicked off the internet.
Hey, that's one way of getting rid of him, isn't it, Leanne?
Get me put in jail.
It'll be your channel that'll go down the gurgler though.
We'll put Blake in the his channel in the description, so it's all good. We still love Blake.
Yes, I am, but
I'll
because
lose more subscribers.
Look, I still was having trouble from having the power outage and everything the night before. I didn't get much sleep, so there was no point me trying to do it because I would not have been capable of calling the duck race. So I didn't do one last night. Hence,
yeah.
But
went to
next
the
week,
police and mate can't do
Yeah.
anything about it. Yeah, that's ludicrous. Like, you kind of think to yourself, well, it's almost like caveat emptor where it's buyer beware. But once you transfer the money, because it's a civil matter, the police won't take care of it.
yeah.
Don't forget to Instalink Octo. Yes, I'll make sure I add the link. Don't worry. Have a fabulous remainder of your day. Thanks, Jenna. And I think
Thanks, Jenna.
I think my voice is cutting out, but we'll say goodbye now. I'll make sure I keep Blake on the straight and narrow. So behave yourself, Blake. But anyway, we'll say goodbye to everyone. Thank you very much, and we'll see you again next week. Bye.